Now, let's take a closer look at the threefold social order and the linking sentiments. First, let's look at liberty, which is the linking sentiment for the array of human cultural activity. Liberty, achieving this liberty requires the provision of leisure capital. Leisure capital provides the opportunity for the production of cultural wealth. And this leisure capital and its production of cultural wealth is motivated by self-determination or the ownership of one's individual experiences that lead to the production of art, discovery, and invention. If someone else has a rights over such individual experiences, then the motivation to produce cultural wealth is then compromised. And of course, consistent with this self-determination is the impulse to share the fruits of one's liberty, to share the cultural wealth by allowing art, discovery, and invention to be the property, in a way, of the community that sustains the liberty of the artist, the inventor, or the discoverer. Now, last but not least is, of course, access to the means of production, determined by the social merit of the cultural wealth that is produced. Without access to the means of production, then one's individual experiences, which may inspire the creativity, will not have a way of manifesting new means for the society. And so access to the means of production associated with the social merit of what is produced is essential. Equality is the linking sentiment associated with the political array of human activity. But equality is not equity. It is equal quantitative access to the resources of the organized community, public services, works, and infrastructure. It is equal access to education and information capital that makes possible the appropriate participation by each individual in the governance and productivity of the community. Equality overcomes poverty or the lack of access as a result of any personal circumstance. It meets the needs of the individuals, each individual of the community. Fraternity is the linking sentiment associated with the economic array of human activity. Fraternity is the support of another's opportunity to enrich one's utility of community productivity. That is, equitable access to the natural resources and the means of production and products to allow for an individual's economic enterprise that may compensate for personal circumstances. The fruits of fraternity, economic opportunity and enterprise, less the cost of community resources, maintenance of the means of production, infrastructure, and conservation accrue to the individual in proportion to the natural interest in such enterprise and the public benefit.